It's like tomorrow is 2027. I can't wait.
Welcome back once again. Wike has used this same medium to send a very strange message across to Fubara and the APC at large, telling them that whatever rule they have taken within their party hierarchy is not going to work in Rivers State. That Rivers State is a place where PDP and APC are together, and he is the leader of both parties in Rivers State. This is Wike making this statement as an appointee. As if that is not enough, Wike has used that same medium to send a message across to the ADC, Peter Obi, El-Rufai, Atiku Abubakar, Dambuwal, Malami, and Rotimi Amechi, including Dino Melaye, regarding the convention they held as an opposition party convention in Oyo State. Makinde was not left out in his particular message he sent across. I'm going to play the video for you to hear clearly, telling them that what they did in ADC and what they are doing, or what they did in Oyo State as a convention, is a shamble. As if that is not enough, Wike used that same medium to actually, massage the ego of his House of Assembly members, Martin Amewule and co., trying to tell Fubara indirectly and Bola Tinubu that whatever rule they have taken in the APC, his loyalists cannot stoop so low to beg Fubara for position recognition in Rivers State, that whatever rule that has taken indirectly can happen in other states but not in Rivers State. This has now given a clear rise on the reason why a lot of persons have started asking, is Wike an appointee? Like, is he actually Bola Tinubu that appointed him, or is he a right that he has? Because for crying out loud, how will he come out to make some statements that he cannot even wait for 2027 to come? I will play the video. That he cannot wait for 2027 to come. He feels like 2027 is just now. I'm going to play the video for you to hear clearly what he has stated. This is the same Wike that came out and stated that he's the leader of the PDP and APC in Rivers State. That is to tell you that he wants his own decision to actually play out. On the same vein, he knows fully well that he does not want Fubara to return come 2027. I'm going to be playing all the video for you to hear clearly what he stated, as if that is not enough. Before I do that, listen attentively to this particular statement made by Comrade Deji Adeyanju, a prominent lawyer who came out recently and stated that fuel is almost 2,000 naira and people are still calling on Bola Tinubu the master strategy. The master strategy is what? The government should bring back the fuel subsidy. Listen attentively to what he stated, and regarding Peter Obi and other statements he made recently. Watch, and when we come back, we'll continue.
Only political party that can rescue power away from Tinubu and APC is ADC.
The support for Peter Obi is tribal. Many of those who are supporting are people who come from his ethnic background. If Obi becomes the president of Nigeria today, nothing changes, everything remains the same. Peter Obi, Obasanjo, Atiku, and Tinubu, these are people who come from the same ideological perspective. They all believe and they all subscribe to the same political thinking. Tinubu will win the 2027 elections. The choices we have is between the Satan and the devil.
Hold on.
Hold
on, distinguished. If it is true that you are the real Jagaban, why are you scared of the opposition? You are called Jagaban. Jagaban is somebody that is above everybody. INEC belong to you. Army belong to you. CBN belong to you. City boys belong to you. City girls belong to you. You have 32 governors. Or let's even say 36 governors, because LSOT is working for him. Almost all the governors are working for him. You have
Can you confirm this?
Hold on. I don't need any confirmation, please. We have gone beyond this stage of pretending on TV and...
So you are saying that OT is working for Tinubu?
OT knows OT is working for Tinubu. All these governors are working for you. Why are you scared of ADC?
When Buhari was in power, the North was quiet. Our people have been slaughtered. Our people have been kidnapped. Insecurity was everywhere.
But, now the Yoruba people too are also keeping quiet. Now that their brother is in power.
Let me. When I was in the Senate, each time I stood up to speak about the killings of my people, the kidnapping of my people, the first attack against from northern senators. Why should it be embarrassing our own?
Jagaban. This Jagaban, he knows how to run with it, snatch it, grab it. Even in a free and fair, he will still grab it. He's free and fair. Because you see why? Nigerians are cursed with the love of money. This free and fair will come with bag of rice. Nobody can stop Nigerians from collecting rice. No, but except if maybe there's a spiritual decree that if you collect rice, you will die.
Welcome back once again. I believe you listen attentively to Barrister Deji Adeyanju and the back and forth he had with Senator Sani. This is exactly what is actually being stated, that the ADC is working tirelessly to make sure democracy stands in this particular country. But yet again, the APC that has virtually almost all governors within their state and within their own political party and affiliation, helping them to make sure Bola Tinubu is re-elected, are still trying way to make opposition not to stand, thereby diminishing democracy in this particular country. And on the other hand, likes of Wike are still part of the scheme, making sure that the ADC and opposition party does not stand. Forget about the faction he has in the PDP and how they have stated that they are going to bring a candidate to contest for the presidency. It is clearly, even when they made that particular pronunciation and post in their verified X handle, a lot of persons started stating that whosoever that picks the presidential ticket or presidential form of the PDP or Nyesom Wike's faction is inversely wasting his time, because that is just like they are using the Nyesom Wike's faction to diminish and reduce opposition. Thereby, that same person and Nyesom Wike's faction is working for Bola Tinubu. Now, in Rivers State, this is what is giving serious crisis, because on the part of Bola Tinubu, he needs Nyesom Wike, he also needs Similai Fubara. Nyesom Wike is not in his political party, Similai Fubara is in his political party. That is the more reason why Nyesom Wike can come out and make statements that need clear answers and clear questions. I'm going to play the video for you to hear clearly. Without wasting much of your time, listen attentively to the video of what Nyesom Wike stated. And when we come back, we'll continue.
I don't know of anybody who will challenge us. I don't know of anybody who will challenge us. I can tell you, it's like tomorrow is 2027. It's like tomorrow is 2027. So all these people will come and will just rest. For me, it's been very far. I can't wait. The two leadership on the party, that APC is here, PDP is where can you find that unity? Which state? It's only in the mass where you can find that unity. And that's what most people don't like. When they see people are united, working together, they find something how to make sure they are divided.
Welcome back once again. You listen attentively to what Nyesom Wike has sent as a message. This message is directly to the ADC over the coalition they have and the faction of Makinde and Bala Mohammed regarding the fact that they have stated that they are going to file up a single candidate against the APC. Now, Nyesom Wike's faction is actually stating through Nyesom Wike that they are not among whatever coalition the PDP has with the ADC. As a matter of fact, they have even threatened that they are going to, take them to court because they are not legally members of the party and they are not the authentified members of the party. Talk more of talking about coalition with ADC. On the other hand, this is an indirect message to Similai Fubara that whatever federal might you feel you have, I am the leader of APC and PDP in Rivers State. So therefore, whatever that is happening will continue to happen in Rivers State until you beckon on me, until you come to me, and I will listen to you. Moreover, whatever rule the APC is taking, Nyesom Wike is clearly stating that will not take effect in Rivers State. That Rivers State is a coalition and a rainbow party where the APC and PDP are working together, and he is the leader. That Similai Fubara is just an office holder. A lot of persons don't even know what Nyesom Wike has made Similai Fubara to pass through, all in the name of succumbing to being his successor. Sincerely speaking, that is exactly what is happening. Nyesom Wike has frustrated Similai Fubara in Rivers State to the point that if Similai Fubara submits names to the House of Assembly members, they get rejected. Furtherance, according to this particular communique, exclusive politics, Rivers politics, following the rejection of 4 commissioner nominees by Rivers State House of Assembly on grounds widely considered trivial, particularly failure to recite the second stanza of the national anthem. You could remember there was a woman who was sent by Similai Fubara to be screened by the House of Assembly member because she did not recite the national anthem very well. She was utterly rejected. Now, the governor subsequently transmitted a fresh list of nominees to the Speaker for legislative screening. However, the Speaker and members of the Assembly have declined to convene plenary to consider these nominees, a development that has effectively stalled, halted the executive appointments and constrained governance process in the state. An insider informed that Nyesom Wike is asserting significant influence over the Assembly in action to handicap the governor on the negotiating ground. That is what it is. Now that Similai Fubara has the power handed over to him by the APC and the National Working Committee of the APC, that he has the sole power to appoint or to select or to even, approve whosoever that wants to clinch on any political position in the APC in the state. That is the more reason why a lot of persons have advised him adequately that he should pick his people that are loyal to him, because if this same Martin Amaewhule and co that looked for every means to impeach him gets back to the House of Assembly, by then he will know that it is no longer a fight between him and Tinubu Sh0ck. It is now a fight between him with the House of Assembly members. So he should make sure he chooses his persons adequately. On the other hand, a lot of persons have glamored and stated that is this same Sh0ck that is making statement upon statement and regarding that he is an appointee to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is to tell you that the APC is losing out if they don't handle this particular issue adequately. That is exactly what is happening in Rivers State. That is it. That is why Sh0ck will tell you that he can't wait for 2027 to come. That is inversely telling you that he can't wait for Similar Fubara to leave office, that he does not want him back to Rivers State. Now, what has this man committed? Out of the whole pressure, he has decamped from PDP to APC. Out of the whole pressure, he was sanctioned and he was, removed from office for a period of time, and he was brought back. Yet, this man has not drank a cup of water and kept the cup perfectly. All this is what Sh0ck is actually doing. I decided to bring all of this to your view regarding what Sh0ck has stated recently. What is your take regarding it? Don't forget to share, like, and also hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell and click on the like button so let's get information promptly when we drop them here. Express yourself in the comment section and advise Sh0ck and Similar Fubara appropriately. Thanks for watching.